Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. 2 videos in one day. This probably hasn't happened in a few months. So literally just coming on, no topic at all. Just want to say what's up to you guys and how everyone is doing. This might be a long one. I actually have my charger. My phone is charging right now. I have, you already know, my wine glass. It has a little bit in there. And then I bought this wine. This is some Quail Oak Moscato. It was only $6 for this bottle. You can probably get about 3.5 cups. It is. How big is this? I don't even know, but it says it's 10% by volume. Don't know what the fuck that means, but it's 450 milligrams. But anyway, wine is really sweet after you leave it. This wine is really sweet after you leave it, and it's about 2 weeks old, I think. No, it's 1 week. I bought it last week, so yeah, it's officially 1 week old. I like it. I probably like it the most because it's $6. It's a new wine over at Acme. Probably like on their shelf it's new, but it's really good. So I'm gonna wait for some people to come in. I know. Oh shit! I spilled some. But well, I usually don't pour a lot, and I still have probably like 2 more cups. But this cup is really big. I believe this cup is 24 ounces. 21 ounces. So this is probably like, what do you think, like 6 ounces? So this would be 11 ounces. I don't know. Why doesn't that? I'm tripping. I have a very low tolerance for alcohol nowadays because I just don't drink at all. So even a little bit of alcohol will make me really tipsy. I think when I went away for vacation, I don't think I got like good, but I didn't get like wasted, but I felt like really good. I had to wash my hair finally because my hair was so detangled, and I'm using 2 new products, and the one I've been using for a month now, and it's I think it's Curl and Leaf. Hey Latoya, hey girl. I think the new product I'm using is Curls Unleashed, and it's their curl like pomade. It's like a curl cream. I'm trying to find like leave-in conditioners and creams and shit like that. So I'm using that, and it works pretty well. It has shea butter in it, and it has honey, so it's like a really thick product. And then I'm using African Pride. Their leave-in, I think it's called a leave-in conditioner, or like I don't fucking know what it's called, but I'm using that, and it has shea butter as well, and honey, or flaxseed oil. I don't know, but anyway, I'm trying to do my hair once a week. I'm trying to do like low manipulative styles. I think I'm gonna bring back like the roll, tuck, and pin. I used to do like some nice cream and literally have these 2 twists like tied in the back. I used to do that. I'm trying to get away from buns as much as possible. It is so hot, it's so humid, plus the rain, that just doesn't work for wash and goes. Now, if it's hot with like a breeze, a wash and go is fine. But when it's humid, it's hot, plus it's raining, like a wash and go for me, I just can't do. So I'm trying to keep my hair in like braids and twists, roll, tuck, and pin, and things like that. I'm trying to get away from buns because buns make my hair really dry. I can see if you're like moisturizing your hair throughout the days, like throughout like your hair. But the only thing I tend to moisturize is like my the crown and my nape, but like my hair I don't moisturize. So it took me about, well, for me this is a long time, but it took me about 30 minutes to detangle my hair, and I use like a lot of conditioner, and that's why I tend to always have like VO5, which is it's in the middle. Like VO5, you can get the big thing of VO5 for $5, $4, but you can also get it in like pharmacies for like 7 to 8. So if you're near like Walmart or like a dollar store, Dollar General, then you'll get it for a lower price. But some places, Ossie Moist is pretty expensive. Um, I always have Suave. I picked up four things of VO5. They were 75 cents. So I try to keep a lot of keeping conditioner on hand, and that's because it takes like a lot for me to moisturize my hair. And the dumb thing I did was I shampooed first, and then I decided to condition. Now, what I do with my hair, I always have to start off with conditioning, throwing like making my hair soft, and then shampooing. I'm ready to chop all my hair off. It's too thick. I wish I had thick hair, Tutorial, but then I'm like, damn, I don't want to deal with it. Like my hair, everyone thinks my hair is thick. My hair is so thin, and now that it's like falling out, I'm so hot in this living room. I should have brought the fan in here. But now that it's like falling out a lot, it's not thick at all. Like it's back to its normal, but I feel like it's falling out a lot more. But then again, I haven't washed my hair in 2 weeks, so I mean, yeah. But I want to cut my hair, but I did say I wanted to go a certain length. Although when it's thick, it's hard to me. I bet, but then again, I don't know. Like thick hair doesn't like my hair and your hair. I'm pretty sure the curls are different, but one thing I love about thick hair, it holds definition. I feel it holds the definition a lot better than my hair would. Like the first 2 days, my hair would look bomb, but I feel like thick hair, it holds the curl, the wave pattern a lot better. It does need to be manipulated a lot more, but yeah, like my hair doesn't need to be manipulated as much as thick hair, but I feel like if I do a twist out or a braid out, it lasts for like 1 or 2 days. But I feel like thicker hair just looks so much better, especially if thick hair has so much volume. That's one thing I lack. Like I'm over here like puffing and stretching my hair out like all throughout the week, but when my hair was thicker, when I was pregnant, and then I would say 9 to 10 months after having Jabari, maybe even a year after having Jabari, my hair was still thick. I feel like I'm still going through postpartum shedding, um, and I'm like 2 years out. But then again, I don't do my hair. Like that's the problem. I went on vacation. My hair is so thick you can't even see. Yeah, that's some thick hair. But how do you usually? Your hair is usually straight though, right, Victoria? Are you like permed, or you? Like, scared the crap out of me. Or you usually just do like blow dry on your hair? Mhm. It's only one person on here, man. Victoria. You went to sleep right away, right? Those you tried it. Super sweet. It's mine. I got it from my job. Well, not from my job, but super sweet, right? It's been in the fridge for like 2 months. 2 months. 2 weeks. Is this? That's how much it was. Oh, never mind. You must have heard me. I think it's good. Keep that high. It's only me and her in here. Mm. I was about to make those, but I know it's gonna make me super hot, and I'm already sweating. And it's not hot in here to you? Plus, I'm drinking this one. You just came from the AC, that's why. Be out here for 20 minutes, you're gonna be sweating. That's why I have the fan in here usually. I know she usually lays by the door. Or she'll just come in the room. I'm never on live anymore. I mean, I do live like, and I'm wet right here. Well, this is from my hair though. So I didn't want to put any lotion on. Yeah, they took the color. You think so? Yeah, my vacation came finally. I mean, it's been a month. Um, yeah, I don't go live as much as I used to. I did go live earlier today, and but that was more of like the surgery and all that shit going on. I was updating you guys on that. But I don't have an what did I before? I don't have an appointment for so long. Like finally, I don't have an appointment until the 26th. What's today? The 4th? No, it's not the 4th yet. Yeah, well, basically it's the 4th. I don't have an appointment for like 3 weeks. Yeah, why are you going in there? Nobody can see you. Anyway, I don't have another appointment until the 26th. Victoria, are you still thinking about it? Dean, I still do have my cans. I'm gonna show you when you come back in here. Yo, I still do have my cans, but my My shirt is soaking wet because of my hair. I literally just washed my hair. I really need to commit to washing my hair more because I'm not doing a good job with my hair. But my hair is still, as you can see, my hair is not even in frame. My hair is still super long, but it's just not thick. Like, Jabari is asleep, girl. It is 11 o'clock. And Jabari went to sleep late because he was hanging out with his dad. So this is late for him. He went to sleep maybe like, Jabari went to sleep maybe like 10 minutes ago, and that's late for him. So he's probably going to wake up at like 7:30 tomorrow. This morning he woke up his regular 6:30, and like, I let him go on my phone and like watch cartoons while I'm still asleep. So he'll literally like lay with me, lay on the same pillow with me, and be on my phone. I give him usually I think an hour of TV time, so an hour to be on my phone a day. And he was on my phone, and then I guess something happened with my phone. I don't know, I was asleep. So I guess something happened with my phone, and he got mad, and he threw my phone. And I wasn't going to get it. Like, if you're upset, you should just woke me up or something. Like he usually does. So he threw my phone and he threw it under the bed, and then I just didn't get it, and then he cried and cried maybe, and I didn't say like be quiet or anything like that. I just let him cry, and then he went to sleep. He went back to sleep, and I know I set because I was off today, so I set my alarm to get up like 8:45 because I still take him to daycare, and he slept like the whole time. So I really think that him sleeping a little bit longer like really helped his mood because when he woke up, I would say he probably slept for like 45 minutes to an hour. He felt a lot better. So that was a good thing because he was like I think I would say he woke up like 6:30. He woke up at like 6:30, and then he was probably up until like 7, and then or maybe 7. I don't know, but I know he went back to sleep because when I woke up he was snoring. So yeah, he needed to go back to sleep. But usually when he starts crying, I'm not dead asleep, like I'm right there. But I usually change the channel for him or whatever. Sometimes he locks my phone. Whatever he did, I usually fix it. But recently I've really been letting him like cry it out. He loves like ice pop, like duh, he likes ice pop candy. My son really thinks that he's always supposed to get like a lollipop or something like that. And I've really been letting him like cry it out. And I think it's really been helping him realize like he knows like he'll say like, oh, can I get a baba? That's what he calls it. And I'll say no. He'll be like, yeah, no baba, no baba. So he's getting a lot better. Um, like his terrible two stage is very manageable for me at least. My face is so greasy. My hair is starting to curl up because I'm not putting no gel in it or anything like that. So it's just going to be like super curly. And my nails are too long. It has been too short. He's okay. We really haven't been potty training like that. I introduced potty training and I told him like what the toilet is and why you go to the toilet and all that stuff. I've sat him on the toilet maybe twice, but I really haven't like gone crazy with it. How's your son doing with it? Your son just turned 3, or his birthday is coming up, right? I know we were talking about it before, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I do want. He turns 2.5 June 30th, so I really want to get into potty training. Yeah, like I really want him to be potty trained, of course, before he turns 3, especially because that's when he goes into like a bigger class. I how do you think it's different, or do you think he's just stubborn? Like, is it different with because you have other boys, right? I know he's your youngest. This is good. Oh my God, your other son is 15. That's like totally different. So you have a 15 and 3. That is so funny. You probably thought you were one. Well, I don't. Do you have any girls? I don't don't know. I like the kind of the gap. I wouldn't do the gap, but I like the gap though. Like my nephew is 8, and then my niece is 1, and their interaction with each other is like so cute. Your son is super hyper. Like I don't think I would wait until Jabari is, how old was Trey? I think Trey was like 6. Oh, your daughter is 12. Oh, okay, that's a cute gap. Yeah, I think that's a good gap because I don't think I'm gonna, especially with me getting surgery, I know for sure I'm not having another kid until Jabari is 3, 3.5, even more than that. Well, no, 3.5, it sounds about right. So, basically, I'm definitely waiting 12 months before I have another kid. And that's basically because, with surgery, they tell you to wait 18 months to 24 months, and that's mainly so that your stomach can hold a certain amount of food. Plus, you don't want to be losing weight and then you have to gain weight again with a child. So I definitely want to be under 200 pounds before I have a kid. That's just me, and hopefully, it's no rush for me to have another kid. That's another thing I learned. My son is 5. Oh, hey, Lala, thanks for coming back. I know we were talking earlier. My son is 5, and my daughter is 6. I mean, at least you have the 2 kids, though. I don't think I would tie my tube. I mean, I don't think I would. And if I did, like that's something I would do like in my 30s because I wouldn't mind having 3 kids and I'm only on number 1 and I'm only 20, not only 27, but I'm 27 years old. I'll be 28 next month. So I mean, I'm not rushing it. I know like certain people or a lot of people, they have a lot of their kids in their 20s, but I mean, I don't think 30 is bad, especially when you're waiting to be established. You know what I mean? Like, I really want to have a house. I already have my car. My credit is good. Like, I just don't want to be popping out kids and not being able to take care of them. And I feel like a lot of people, they're like, oh, I want to have kids when I'm young. I want to have kids when I'm young. And then you really can't be selfish and focus on yourself because you have to take care of your kids. You know what I mean? And but once you hit 30 and pregnant, it's considered high risk. I think it's 35 is considered high risk. I don't think it's 330. I don't think it's 30. I think it's either 32 or 35 because my coworker, she's pregnant and she's 30, but she's high risk only because she's like has high spells and all that stuff. But my other coworker, she's 36 and she's having like a fairly normal pregnancy. So like I don't know. LOL, but I'm also married for 7 years and well over financially stable, so that's a fact. And so that's a factor also. Yeah, I feel like I really want to be financially stable before I have another kid, and I want my health to be like 100% before I have another kid. I know even the doctor was like, do you want to have other kids? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, do you know you have to wait 2 years? And I was like, honestly, I'm fine with that. That would be, late 27, almost 30. But like I said, I would probably definitely wait the year. I'm done. I'm not having anymore. I would definitely just see how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? Like if my body is up to having another kid, and I'm not gonna consider that until another year from now. And a year from now, I'll still be 28. Like I'm still 27, so I'm still fairly young. And Jabari is still fairly young. I wasn't high risk with Jabari, but I got the genetic testing, and they said that he was at they didn't say that, but the blood work or whatever testing that they got, it showed that he was high for like Down syndrome. And I know next time I will never get that testing because you're just like a guinea pig for the doctors, and I just will never get that again. So other than that, everything was good. So clean that out, so there was something in there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wait. Well, Lala, I'm not well over financially. I would be rich. Being it's hot in here, right? Usually because we have AC. Well, I have AC in the bedroom, but not out here. But I mean, my son is not like easy to wake up. I mean, if you're blasting music, yes, my son will wake up. But if I'm in the living room, I'll have the door open and like the AC will like generate like the whole room because sometimes I have my AC on and my windows are up. I know that's not like that's kind of dumb, but since my room is so small, it doesn't really matter. Like growing up, my room was big. I shared my room with my brother, me and my brother, and my room was huge. So yes, I'm still moving to Toya. I know I did it very early. If you guys don't know, I know it's only two people in here, you and Lala, but I'm like a really really big planner, and I don't like I don't know, but anyway, I decided to move in May. I found a spot in May, and actually it wasn't even ready yet. I definitely wanted to find a place that wasn't ready until at least like 2 or 3 more months, so I can save a little bit more money. I actually just paid because the way they did it was in May I paid the security just to like get the apartment off like the site. So they took it down once I paid like the security, and then June I didn't pay anything, and then May I have to pay like first month's rent, and then I moved in August 15th, so I only pay half the rent. I don't pay the whole thing. So I am like, oh my God, I am so excited about moving. Um, like moving into this place that I'm in now, it's actually like a house. I know a lot of times in Philly there are apartment buildings, but there's more houses than apartment buildings, and they remodel the houses and they turn it into apartments. So in my house, the first floor is a two-bedroom apartment. The second floor is my apartment, and then there's a studio down the hall, and then the third floor is a two-bedroom. It's actually a two-bedroom plus like a little studio. Third floor is really really big. And then like the houses, like I don't know what these houses are called. I'm not from Philly. I know like single family homes, like that's what I was raised in, and like the suburbs and all that stuff. But the house next door to me, well, they're connected. It is like a whole like their house isn't renovated. I'm not sure how long they've lived there, but I've been in Philly for 4 years, and the family has been there for 4 years. So I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know how long they've been here. But anyway, I'm pretty sure their house is big as shit because they have the whole house. Um, but yeah, my goal right now was just to get a bigger spot. Not even because my son is getting bigger, but just because I wanted to upgrade. You want to level up, you know what I mean? I hate when you have to pay like 3,000 up front. Right, Shatoya? Like I'm so happy that they like did it that way. Also, another thing that I love about them is you can pay online, which is dope. Like I pay my rent online, and they also I know a lot of people that rent. They give you like your rent is due on the first of the month, but they give you until like the fifth. They give you until the 10th, which is like super dope. Like what the hell? So I think that's awesome, that they give you until the 10th to pay your rent. Because I get paid every week, so like that would be super super. Like that's an extra check that I can use towards rent. But another reason why I wanted to wait. Um, Hi Bubbles, Bubbles Butterfly. Yes. Another reason I wanted to wait, because I'm throwing everything away. I am gonna do I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna do like a what is it called? I forgot what it's called. I know I want to do a lot of stuff towards my son's room, so I may do like what his room looks like before and after because that's not the room I want to work on like first because he still clearly sleeps with me. But when we went away, we went to my brother's house. We were sleeping in the living room, and my niece has. Have you ever seen like those couches that they can sit on, but then it like unfolds into a bed? He was actually sleeping on that. So I'm thinking about buying him one of those and having him sleep in my room still because I'm not gonna buy him a bed and all that stuff right away. Um, but I'm thinking about buying him one of those and then like gradually getting him to sleep in that bed at night, just for him to be like a big boy, and then transition him into his bed. That's what I'm like thinking about. So I'm just gonna buy a twin size bed for him, and then like decorate his room. So I definitely want to do a video for that. But I don't think I'm gonna do like an apartment tour or anything. Thank you. These glasses, $25. But I don't think I'm gonna do like what is it called? I know it's called apartment tour. I don't know what it's called, but an apartment tour. I don't think I'm gonna do that. But once it's decorated, I might do it, or I might start showing you guys like some things that I'm buying for the apartment. I definitely want to hit up TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, the Dollar Tree, Dollar General. Excuse me. I was in the Dollar General today, and they had some bomb stuff, but I think I'm still gonna wait. I just finished the wine. You guys are wondering what I'm drinking. But I am not gonna start buying stuff until late July, just so I can get everything out of this apartment. I think I want to do like a porch sale or something like that because I want to get rid of a lot of Jabari's toys. I want to get rid of a lot of my clothes that I know I'm not gonna wear. I have like pots, pans, bowls, like stuff like that. A lot of it is garbage, but a lot of it is like quality stuff that I just don't want. Um, so yeah, I have some like chairs in here. Like there's a few things in here that I think are, I think I'm just gonna do a porch sale like under $10. Like whatever you see, it's gonna be under $10. So I think I'm gonna do that. I have shoes. Like I don't even wear these shoes, so stuff like that. Um, because I personally think, I can make a quick $50 off all of this stuff, $50, $60 off all this stuff, and whatever I don't sell, the next day I'll just give it away. But 80% of all this stuff I'm throwing away. Well, I'm giving away because, I just really don't need it. I don't use it, and it's like stuff that you put away for winter or summer and you're still not using it. It's like so annoying. I'm going to move at the end of the year. I've lived here for 13 years. I'm scared to move, but I'm ready. I feel you. Like, I've been living here for 4 years. I moved out when I was 23, and I moved straight to Philly, which is like 80 miles from where I live, where I'm from. And I was just so content with this building. Like it's a good area of Philly. It's near everything. Like it's near the city. If you guys know Philly, it's near Center City. It's near University City. I mean that's where it is. So like I'm just like so content with this area and this apartment building. I don't really like him. Like the place isn't up to date and all that stuff. But I mean I'm going to a better place. Literally, the apartment I'm moving into is about, I would say, my apartment is probably 7 minutes, like a 7 minute to 10 minute walk to where I would say a 7 minute walk. And the apartment I'm moving into is maybe a 3 minute walk to where the daycare is. Like I'm not driving to the daycare to drop them off, unless it's like that or whatever. I have to get rid of a bunch of stuff too. Yeah, I mean Bubbles. Honestly, majority of my stuff, I don't really have anything. Like I don't have a couch. I don't have a whole bunch. The only thing I'm really moving is like the clothes, my bed. Like I don't even feel like I need like a whole mover type of thing. But then again, my car is like super small. What made me move to Philly? So I was dating somebody. I was in college. I went to Delaware State University, and I started dating somebody that lived in Philly. And my whole semester, which was what? How long was the semester? It was September, October, November, December. So the whole 4 months, I probably went to Philly 4 times a month, and I just really fell in love with Philly. I was like, yo, I really like Philly, and I started like to not like school. School isn't for me. Every time I went to college, it was like to escape. The first time I went, I always wanted to go to a HBCU, and I'm from Jersey, and I was about to go to Delaware. Like I was hyped, being away from my parents, doing whatever I wanted to do, smoke, eat, drink when I wanted to, shit like that. So I went in the first semester, the first year I left, and then I went back 2 years ago just because me and my mom wasn't getting along. I thought I wanted to go back to school and all that stuff. So I went back, and I went back for about a year and a half, and good grades and all that stuff. I just decided to move to Philly. For one, like I said, I was dating somebody that lived in Philly, but for two, where my ex lived, it was North Philly, and where I lived, it was University City, West Philly. So it's not even like we were next door or 10 minutes away. We were about 30, 40 minutes away. Drive, it's like 15 minutes, but still, it was a distance. So, yeah, when we broke up, like, I still had my job and all that stuff. We probably lived together for maybe a month and a half, not that long, but I really, really enjoyed Philly, and I didn't, when we broke up, I wasn't like, oh my God, I'm gonna move back to home. Like, no. I moved, I stayed here, and I really, really liked Philly. I was bullied in high school, so I hated school. I loved high school. I think I really, really miss high school, but I do like not my early 20s. My early 20s was basically like college and all that stuff, but I really did like my mid 20s, like really like learning yourself and learning what you want to do and learning what your flaws are and learning what makes you happy. I would say from 25 until now. So that's like 3 years. I really learned a lot about myself, which is crazy. Um, because you swear you know everything when you're 18, when you're 21, when you're 23. But I feel like I really like learned myself and understood myself when I turned 25. And yeah, so that was fun, I guess. I finished the bottle. Once I finish this cup, I'm gonna go lay down. It is so hot in here. Like as you guys can see, my hair is like curling up because it is so hot in my living room. Oh, snap. Yeah, I loved high school. Like high school was so fun. I loved high school. College, college was fun. I went to like one of the number one party schools, so like I started drinking and smoking when like not a young age, but I was like 15. So like when I went to college when I was 18, 19, my roommates and all that stuff and a lot of the friends that I was around, they were like, I want to drink, and I'm like, damn, y'all must have just started drinking or something. Like a lot of them were like, oh, I want to smoke for the first time. And I was like, damn, I've been smoking, so like I don't know, it was just kind of weird. Um, you should have picked that. I hate bullies. The sad thing is, when I was in middle school, I was a bully. I think I talked about this before. When I was in middle school, I was a bully. Freshman year, kinda, but when I was like a sophomore, we it was either freshman or a sophomore. We bullied this girl, and we literally chased her maybe for like 5 minutes. And when I tell you, this girl was so sad, and I was just like, yo, in the midst of it, I was like, yo, why are we doing this? Like, why are we chasing her? Like, how would we feel if apologize? My friends apologized. I'm pretty sure she wasn't like she didn't care that we were apologizing, but we like left her alone. And then I personally just stopped altogether with like the bullying thing. And like when somebody's about to fight, everybody runs to the fight. I'm the one that walks the other way because they always try to pinpoint whoever's in the circle. Whoever's in the circle is getting in trouble. It don't even matter if you're fighting or not. You're getting in trouble. And I felt like once I got older, 11th grade, 12th grade, they use any reason to say you're not going to graduate or you're not going to walk the stage. So after like 10th grade, I was like, yeah, that's not cool. That's not fun. Some of my friends still like bullied a little bit, but I just wasn't part of it. Like that junk was corny, especially bullying somebody that's younger than you. Like if you want to fight somebody, just fight them, whatever. Then be cool. Yo, seriously, like I was like, yo, this is messed up. Like I felt it. Like I didn't think it was cool. I really felt. But yeah, I'm just so happy. Like bullying is not okay, especially all the stories I hear about bullying, like people committing suicide. That's probably one of the biggest ones. Or just like lowering their self-esteem. Like it's just really sad. So I walk the other way. I'm 47 now, and I still walk the other. Yeah, like trouble is corny. Like nah, 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 nah. Another thing that's crazy to me because I'm a new driver is just like speeding. Like when people like I'll be speeding. Well, I'll be going like regular speed, and someone starts speeding, and I just slow down. I know I see other cars and they start speeding with them, and that's why they cause accidents. Like when I see a car speeding and they zipping around different lanes, I let them go. Like that's one thing I'm dealing with right now, living in Philly. These people cannot drive. Like they drive crazy as hell. Mm-mm. If you want to speed, I'm going the other way. I'm going in a different lane. I'm not speeding with you. I'm sorry. I'm just not. Mm-mm. These people are crazy out here, and I see an accident maybe 2 times a week. I'm pushing for three, but I'm gonna say 2 times a week. I know every single day I see a car on the side of the road. If not every day, then every other day. So it can be that they were in an accident, they were driving crazy, they lost control, their car messed up. I don't know, but it's always something. Always something. It's crazy, yo. Like I just slow down. I got a small ass car. My shit will flip if somebody hit me, so I'm good. Wine was good. I haven't had wine in a very long time. Yo, this finger, this nail is about to break. Like, my nails are so long. And I was getting Jabari, but I mean, they, I don't know if you can see it, but they do need to be done though. When I had a car, people would speed around me, and then we would end up right at the same red light. Just like you would speed, and it's like, yo, today, this guy sped in front of me, and we were both right behind each other at the red light. I was like, what's the point? Like what's the point? Or I don't like cut people off either. Like, I'm not big on that. But if you're like a distance from me, I mean, I don't even feel like it's cutting you off because you're a distance. But I don't cut somebody off that's like right there. I hate when people do that. Thank you. I'm gonna get them a different color soon. But I'm also gonna cut them down. But this nail is gonna break. I'm so mad because I called my nail salon. I didn't want to get my nails done today. I just didn't. Plus, I get paid Friday, so I'll probably get them done Saturday. But I know this nail is gonna break. Yes, exactly. I don't see when I have the kids in the car. I hate when the cars are on your ass. That's one thing I hate. Like, I look in my rearview mirror a lot because I'm like, why are you so close to me? Plus, I don't have a trunk. I have like a hybrid, like a flat back. So, like, why are you so close? Like, I don't even have like the trunk for like, I don't know, comfort or whatever. So you're like a little bit farther away from me. So annoying. But anyway, guys, I'm so hot. My wine is done, so I'm gonna go. Thank you, Bubbles and Katoya, for talking with me. I'm like probably sweating bullets. But anyway, I will come on next week for like a bariatric update. If you two didn't watch my video earlier today, definitely check it out. I talked about sleep apnea. What did I talk about earlier? I talked about sleep apnea, my upper GI experience, as well as my chest X-ray, and just updates on the bariatric surgery. I'm on month 3. Month 4 is when I can get approved. So definitely check that out, and I will talk to you two later. Bye, guys.